know saying it's blessed assurance.
Thank you, Don. Have you heard the saying that God works in mysterious ways? Well, I can tell you before she played that song, I know more on the preacher man, just because the physical things are going on. So because of that, reminding blessed assurance, no matter what, he's there, I'm fired up. So I probably was going to do a 5-minute sermon, not even be an hour and a half, I'm not sure. But I am fired up. Our sermon text this morning is taken from the Old Testament, Jeremiah chapter 33, verse 3. You can find that on page 1231. That's 1231 in your pew Bible. And the word reads, "Call to me, and I will answer you, and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not now know." May the Lord have a blessing upon the reading of his holy word. Let us pray. O Lord my God, I stand before your grace and embrace once again, asking that you give me the courage to speak the words that you have laid upon my heart and mind. In doing so, allow those who are here to see what they need to see, hear what they need to hear, and feel what they need to feel. But Lord, remind them that whatever emotion comes is not by my hand, but by yours. And the grace and love of an empty tomb, an empty cross, and the calling you continually bless me with. In Jesus Christ's name I pray. Amen. I hear this a lot from people. How do you know it's God? And does God ever talk to you? Yes, but the question now is, are you listening? Are you in the right frame of mind to have God talk to you? Because He does. If you take John chapter 8, verse 47, whoever is of God hears the words of God. The reason why you do not hear them is that you are not of God. And basically what that means, if you want to hear God, you got to be right with God, or at least have some relationship so that you can take time out and listen. See, the biggest problem we have today is we don't take time out. We don't want to let it interfere with what we need to do, or at least we think we want to do. Mark 4:24, consider carefully what you hear, he continued. It's Christ talking. With the measure you use, it will be measured to you, and even more. I've always hated that measure you use. Because basically that means quit judging people and listen to God first. See, we are now in a situation in this world where we need God more than ever. I've never seen it like this in my lifetime. But he's one of these people that I find amazing because it said, I'm thankful that God called him home and he did something. Look how he looked at that. That's amazing. He's part of the empty rescue. John 10:27-28. My sheep hear my voice, and I know them, and they follow me. I will give them eternal life, and they will never perish, and no one will snatch them out of my hand. You are Christ's sheep. That's what he's talking about. And if you have a relationship with him, you will hear his voice. Now, here's where we get screwed up. We think it has to be a voice, and it doesn't. God can talk to you in a lot of different ways. It can be that time that you're outside and the sunrise is incredible. That's God talking to you. Or maybe it is the first time you hold a grandchild. That's God talking to you. Or your own child. See, God doesn't always have to be a voice. It can be events that happen in your life. It can literally be how you see the world around you. Now, I understand when things get difficult, you feel like Christ in saying, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? I get that. I've said that. I've felt that. But Donahue just made us realize that blessed assurance means he's always there. It doesn't matter. He's always there. And we need to somehow invite him in on a regular basis, not just on a Sunday morning. Because God's with us 24/7. He's on call 24/7. Even though there are times I think he's gone to sleep and forgot that I existed. That's not really true. Psalm 25, verses 4-5. Make me to know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths. Lead me in your truth and teach me. For you are the God of my salvation, for I will wait all day long. If you're really struggling, you need to take more than 5 minutes to be with God. Maybe you need to go someplace where you really feel at peace with God. I've told you before, my calling is based around water, a lake. So anything with water, a lake, a river, I feel connected. I almost get lost looking at the river flowing, the Ohio River. And I feel such a peace, and this peace is beyond my understanding. That's God talking to you. Do you have a place like that? Do you have something you do that you lose track of time? talked to God then, John 15:7. If you remain in me and my words remain in you, ask whatever you wish and it will be done for you. I've had people say about that verse, well, I asked God to give me a car and he did it. Let's be careful.